Well, good evening and welcome to Virtual Bible School Day 4, wrapping up end of the day Thursday. And I'm really excited this evening to have as our guest Mia Masters. Say hello!
Hi.
I'm glad you're here, Mia, and Becky is here as she often is. And I hope you all had a great fourth day of VBS. I know I did. It was a nice day weather-wise, and I got to see some of our friends out on the path. And tell me a little bit about your VBS week, Mia.
Well, we went on a bunch of different trails, and we found out a trail that we never knew was there, and we actually met up to these people. I can't remember their name, but she has a granddaughter named River.
Oh, I know who
yes.
that is. River and Arden. They're lots of fun. You know who that is? That's
Yeah.
Pastor Leslie's wife.
Yep.
Miss Kim. She works in the nursery.
That's Pastor,
Yeah.
and those little ones are Pastor Les and Miss Kim's grandkids. That's pretty cool. I'm glad you got to see them. I've gotten to see them a couple of times through this also. And it's so good to just be here with all of you tonight. And again, as always, if you happen to be watching tonight, please feel free to text in and say hello. And I think we're going to be able to monitor Facebook tonight as well. So if you're watching on Facebook, why, say hello there also. And Mia and Becky and I will be happy to say hello, won't we?
Yep.
All right, that's right.
Hey,
Very
what about
good.
me?
I mentioned you.
No,
Oh, high five. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I said, Mia, you never know what Becky's going to do. So, okay. Well, we had a lot going on today, and we had a different path today. We were today out on Zone 4, as we've called it, which is just south of 112th Avenue and just west of Sheridan Boulevard, sort of heading down to Westminster City Park. There's a bigger picture of what that looked like. Sort of a Y-shaped trail. There's sort of a fork in the road there. But it was a really nice weather day today. And we went out early in the morning to make sure there were plenty of rocks to find and just had a great time and got to see some of you out on the trail. And it was just nice to go outside and not just be sweltering in the heat today. So, and I know you had some special family over today, but you're going to catch up with the trails tomorrow, aren't you?
Yep.
All right, well, and we're going to do the same thing. Tomorrow we'll show you in just a minute what tomorrow's trail looks like, but I thought we might take a minute and look at today's pictures. What do you think, Mia?
yeah, that sounds
All
like
right,
fun.
pictures from Thursday. Let's take a look at some of the pictures sent in today. There's Benjamin washing baseboards. That was today's service project. And I got to see some of that troop. There's Caleb pulling weeds and Kathy doing dishes. And look at that motley crew. Good group there. I don't know if that's a heron or a crane that was pictured in that little pond there. But you do see some critters out on these paths when you're out there looking. And more than one person has seen even a snake. But don't let that scare you away. I don't like snakes much myself either, but they really are harmless. They're not going to hurt you. And that terrible little rat that you saw Rebecca holding is actually a chihuahua. It's a dog. It's okay, folks. Okay. And anyway, I love seeing all the pictures of you guys finding rocks and all the big smiles. And I got to say, with all the pictures you guys have been sending in, we got a good-looking group of kids around here. I got to say, God made some beautiful people here as part of our church family, and it's just really neat to see what he's been doing with all of you guys. There's that snake slithering away up to no good, I'm sure. And there's Andrea. She was on this morning. There's that hanging garden. And there's a couple of people there with Andrea. And there's Leanna. She made her way down here. You know, she lives way up in Frederick, and it's kind of hard for them to get down here, but she came down today and did some looking around. And there's Malachi. That's Malachi. There's that hanging garden again. I wonder if that homeowner has any idea how famous their backyard is.
Thank you guys for letting me do this. Super cool, and I plan on doing more. So thank you guys. Love you.
I needed to stop talking there. That young lady is from, I believe, Texas, and she's kind of joining in with us from afar, and I just think it's really cool that God has brought people in that aren't even in our local area I love that. I love the way God works. So, yeah, we're getting near the end of these pictures, but keep looking for those rocks, guys. There's going to be a bunch of them out for you tomorrow, and I'm really excited to be able to share that with you. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. We're getting close here. We're going to have some people to say hi to, Mia, in just a few more seconds. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to look at Facebook. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Okay, so, oh my, okay, that should be it. And here we go. Want to say hi to some people?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I've got a bunch of them. So Amy Palmer is watching. She sent me an image. Oh, Kira is watching. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Amy's watching Kira and Liam and Molly.
Well, hi guys. How are you today?
Hi.
So good to hear from you. Caleb and Kathy are watching. Hello.
Hi.
And you're asking me a question. I don't know what it is. Andrea Sam is watching. She was here with us today. Hi, Andrea. The Parishes are watching us today.
Hi.
And Timothy and Faith are watching us. Hi, guys. And so is Maggie.
Hi.
And Ava and Aiden are watching us also. And Ava's
going to be with us tomorrow night.
Ava's going to be here with us tomorrow night. That's right. And also Yalani, Ilikia, and Mahi.
Yeah, that's right.
Mahi. You guys are watching. It's so good to hear from you guys tonight. And Malachi and Gideon. How you doing, guys? I can hear you belching all the way from here. Okay. I know, right? And also, Lily and Rose are watching. Hi, girls. How are you tonight? And also Josiah and Jeremiah. Hi, guys.
Hi,
And
Jeremiah.
they've sent in some really nice pictures. And Coltrane and Quinn. Hey, guys. How you doing? And a lot of the pictures that we saw there were Coltrane and Quinn. And it's really good to see you guys and to hear from you guys. And I hope you're all having a really good night tonight. You know, we're not done, though, are we?
Nope.
We're not done, no. In fact, tomorrow we have another zone. This is our last zone, Zone 5, and it's just a straight line. I'll show it to you full screen here. It is still the Big Dry Creek open space. It is east of where we have been earlier in the week. It is sort of east of Front Range Community College and also north of Front Range Community College, sort of by that academy charter school. You'll be able to look in more detail at the map. And I got to tell you, you will save yourself so many steps if you'll park. Becky, can you duck for just a minute?
Yeah, hold on.
That's good. You can drive on this street here in the Stratford Lakes neighborhood, and there's parking right here that you can park on the street, and the trailhead is literally right here, and it'll save you a lot of steps because there's really no other easy way to get to that trail. I'll show it full screen again. It's there toward the bottom. So if you go into that Stratford Lakes neighborhood and park there on the street, you'll save yourself so much time. It'll be really good. Also, this trail does have a porta potty on it.
That's nice.
It's nice. I don't know that you'd want to use
That's
it.
disgusting.
It is kind of disgusting, but it is there. It's probably better than a bush.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of bushes up there.
There aren't a lot of bushes out there. You can come back up, Becky. But yes, so
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Becky. Come on up. Tell her to come up.
There we go. Oh, I colored my dress. There we go.
Okay, yeah, you got to get it together here, Becky.
I'm sorry.
I know. It's been a long week, hasn't it?
Ooh, yeah.
Becky's tired. You might need to help me keep Becky awake tonight. Okay,
Yeah,
Mia?
that's really true.
Becky was really hyper this morning, but right now she's kind of crashing. So help to Becky. There we go. Stay awake, Becky. Okay. Well, our theme is to seek Jesus, seeking and exploring our eternal King. And this morning we talked about the fact that sin separates us from God. And so we were talking about this earlier before our little show started. And I'm going to go back to Exodus chapter 26 and read kind of a little bit of a longer bit here. So can you be patient for me? Yeah?
Can I take a nap through it?
No.
Oh.
No. It's bad form to sleep while the Bible is being read.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's happened before. People have fallen out of windows and stuff because that has
Didn't that
happened.
happen in the Bible?
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Oh.
So just kind of stay awake, okay? All right, here it comes. Exodus 26, verses 31 through 33. This is God commanding Moses when they were building the tabernacle. By the way, do you know what the tabernacle is, Mia?
That is
forgot.
a big word.
It's kind of a big word. You know what tabernacle means? It means tent. It's a tent, okay? And it was the tabernacle of God. So it was
is
sort
that
of
the same thing as the tent of meeting?
yes, it is. And it was sort of the tent version of the temple before they had a stone temple built. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like a tent church.
It was like a tent church
Oh,
in a way. Anyway, God said to Moses, make a curtain of blue, purple, and scarlet yarn and finely twisted linen with cherubim, angels, worked into it by a skilled craftsman. And he said, hang it with gold hooks on 4 posts of acacia wood, overlaid with gold and standing on 4 silver bases. Hang the curtain from the clasps and place the ark of the testimony behind the curtain. This is what I'm getting to here. Place the ark of the testimony behind the curtain, and the curtain will separate the holy place from the most holy place. Now, we were talking about the way that God's temple was designed. There was a bigger room called the holy place, and priests and stuff could walk around in there, but then there was a smaller room that had the ark in it, and it was called, it was a really original name.
if one was called the holy place, what was the other one called?
Most holy?
The most holy place. That's right, the most holy place. And there was a curtain separating those 2 places. Now, the reason for that was it was a dangerous place to be if you were a human being because, Mia, God is holy. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
God is holy. He is clean. He is perfect in a way that we can't even really understand. And he is so holy that people can drop dead just from being careless. And if you went into the most holy place, you would drop dead.
Uh-oh.
I know. And some people even did, I think. I'm trying to remember. But there was a curtain to separate them to make sure that didn't happen because there was just one priest who was allowed to go into the most holy place once a year to burn incense. Other than that, it was stay away. And the reason for that, Mia, is we were talking about this morning and before the broadcast, sin separates us from God. And if you've been in any of the stores or restaurants or even maybe a drive-through, you'll see this sheet of plastic glass between you and them right now, huh? And why is that there right now?
Because they don't want to get sick.
That's
It's
right.
a spit shield.
It really is a spit shield, Becky. That's true. It's to separate us so that any ickiness that we might have won't get them sick and the other way around. Well, guys, God is holy, and we're kind of icky when you get right down to it, Mia.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a lovely young lady, but, I mean, really, you're kind of icky, too. And I'm really icky. You know why? Because of sin, right? Yeah? Do you sin?
Yeah.
Yeah? So do I. Yeah, way too much. Way too much.
We all do.
That's right. And because of our sin, just like Adam and Eve got kicked out of the Garden of Eden and weren't allowed to go back in, we are kept separate from God because sin and God, they can't be together because God's holy. So that's a problem, isn't it, Mia?
Yeah.
And so because of that, there was a curtain separating the holy place from the most holy place. I feel like a magician right now. Oh, okay. No. Oh, look, it's a COVID mask. Okay. Anyway, there was a curtain separating the holy place from the most holy place. And that was to remind us that we were separated from God. And just a really important reminder. But then Jesus came. And what did Jesus do for us, Mia?
He died on the cross for our sins to take them away.
To do what? To take them away? That's exactly right, Mia. Jesus died on the cross to take away our sins. So, Mia, if we don't have any sin because of Jesus, is there any reason for us to be separated?
No.
There isn't. And that is why I'm going to read such a cool verse from the Bible. In Matthew 27 at verse 51, this is around the time that Jesus died. It said, "At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom, and there it is. No more barrier, and the earth shook and the rocks split." Becky gives our special effects here, yes. Oh my, okay, yes. That was a reenactment. Just so you know, I know it was very realistic, but that was a reenactment done by semi-professional actors. Yes.
What?
Okay. And also, this is not made of the right kind of material, but you get the idea. Now, Mia, why do you think that curtain tore when Jesus died?
Because then there would be no more sin. Well, there would still be sin, but...
But there's no more need to be separated. Because of Jesus, we don't have to be separated. And it doesn't say that somebody came and tore the curtain. It just says it was torn. And it was torn from top to bottom, not from bottom to top. Why do you think that might be?
Don't know.
I'm putting her on the spot here. We didn't talk about that.
Bottom.
Top to bottom. Becky, what do you think?
Well, top to bottom. I think it's because God was showing us that He fixed it.
That's right. God Himself made the barrier go away. So it was torn from top to bottom. And God was telling the world, hey, you don't have to be separated from me anymore because of Jesus. So now it's just a matter of we need to know Jesus, don't we, Mia?
Yeah.
That's right. And that is why it's so important for us to let people know about Jesus. And kids, if you have not asked Jesus to be your Lord and Savior, or maybe you don't even know what that means, please text in or call in or contact us through the website and let us explain that to you. But if you have asked Jesus to be your Savior, wow, we have such an exciting thing to celebrate because we don't have to be separated from God, do we, Mia?
No.
That is really cool.
It is so cool and so exciting, and that's why we're seeking Jesus this week. And I hope we won't stop seeking Him. We really need to keep seeking Him long after VBS is over. We need to seek Him every day, every moment. Because if we don't, if you're like me, you'll make stupid decisions and sin and stuff like that. So we need to seek Jesus all the time, don't we, Mia?
Yeah.
That's right. Well, okay. Mia, I think we should put a song on.
Yay!
What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to sing right now, Whatever It Takes. Let's worship together.
Whatever it takes, wherever we are, I'll preach the good news when I'm at home or afar. I'll break down the walls, I'll battle the flames, I'll never give up until the world knows Jesus' name. I'll enter the goal, I'll give Him my all. I'll obey the Great Commission. I want you to know I'm ready to go, whatever it takes. In heaven long ago, He saw my sin. Battle for my life, I couldn't we are. I'll preach the good news when I'm at home or afar. I'll break down the walls, I'll battle the flames. I'll never give up until the world knows Jesus' name. I'll answer the call, I'll give him my all. I'll obey the great commission. I want you to know I'm ready to go, whatever it takes.
All right, I hope you'll be willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that other people know about Jesus, the things that you know about Jesus. Like we were saying before, if you knew you were separated from God and that there was a way to have that changed, wouldn't you want to know about it? Or maybe you don't even know that you're separated from God. Well, if we know that, we should be telling people that and telling them how to fix that through Jesus. He's the only way to fix it. So we should do whatever it takes. Well, I have a couple more people to say hello to. The Elliott family, or at least Brianna, is watching. John Norman is watching. That means Skylar and Azalea are probably out there. Hi, Skylar and Azalea. And, you know, Mia, Molly says you're doing well.
Hi, Molly.
There we go. That's right. You got to take care of your fans, Mia. You got to take care of your fans.
I remember you said you wanted to say hi to one more.
Oh, hi, Davian. Hi, JJ.
Oh, there we go. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Mia. Thank you so much for coming out. Tomorrow morning on Trail 5, I did forget to mention, we are going to have plenty of rocks out there, but what we're looking for out there, our secret clue or our bonus treasure. That's right. Instead of a landmark tomorrow, what you're going to be looking for are animals and wildflowers. Animals and wildflowers.
Wild animals and wildflowers.
That's right, because you'll see prairie dogs. You'll probably see about 14 million prairie dogs, and you might see some coyotes, but if you do, don't worry about it. They won't hurt you. You'll see birds, hawks maybe, and you might see snakes. I don't know, but they won't hurt you. I don't like them. I go the other way when I see snakes, but
I don't like snakes either.
yeah, I'm not a fan. Not because they're going to hurt you. It's just kind of like, you know, that's how I feel. Some of you guys will go and pick them up. I know, it's up to you, but take pictures of wild animals, or if somebody's walking a dog, I don't care, and take pictures of wildflowers. It's pretty on this part of the trail, and it's just a straight line, so you'll walk it and then you'll come back, and that's what that will look like, okay?
And you could possibly say hi to the parishes because they live right by there.
They do. They live
If you
really
don't know
right
how
there.
to get to the area, just look up the parish's address, and then it's just at the bottom of their street.
That's a good point. That's right. And then you can bring the parish's cupcakes. I don't even know if they like cupcakes.
Or
Maybe not.
cookies.
Yeah. Bring them cash. They probably like that. Anyway. You owe me one, Dennis. Okay. Anyway, I hope you've all had a great day of VBS. One more day to go, but you know what? Even though we're gonna end it after tomorrow, we need to keep seeking Jesus. So let's not let that part end after tomorrow. But let's have a good day tomorrow. It's been a great day today. Mia, it's been so good to have you with us. We need a high five. Let's all hear it for Mia.
Yay!
Yay, Mia! And it's time for us to say goodbye. So Mia, are you ready to help me with that?
Yep.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye-bye!
Goodbye! Have a good night!